Now, with any notification system, you're going to have some situations that are going to be, well, kind of ambiguous as to what the right thing is to do without a good set of rules. And what I mean is, for example, let's say that the value for this element attribute right here is currently 100, and then it jumps to 350, just like that. Which one of these two alarms are going to be sent? Are we going to just send the higher one because it's physically a higher number? 350 is greater than 299. Or are we going to send just whichever one shows up first here? Really, how are we going to do it? Are we going to send both of them? Well, the way we handle this is, first of all, we don't send both of them. We do have a ranking order. And the ranking works like this. The first priority is given to, hey, big surprise here, this priority setting. If you've got, for example, let's say I just switch this around. I set this to a priority of high. And you'll notice there are 5 settings. We are limited to 5. If you set that to above normal, and this goes from 100 to 350, well, guess which one gets sent? It's this one because it's got the higher priority. We don't send both. Now, what if both of the priorities are the same, like we had in this case? Whoops. Yeah. What if both the priorities are the same, both normal or both high or something like that? Well, if that's the case, then we take a look at this alert state here, the one right here called, this my high and my high. Now, if you recall from our earlier discussion, the my high state, that is the one that has got the higher priority. My high has the higher priority. My high is lower in that order. And when I say lower, I mean physically lower. If you take a look at the notification setting, well, not physically, but in order of ranking here, this is lower. High is first, my high is second. So in that case, if both of these were to fire at the same time, the condition would come true for both of these, then we would send this notification. We would not send this my high notification. Now, what if both of them were exactly the same? What if neither of these were configured for a specific group, or they were both configured for the same one? Now, let me change this. This is currently a my high. Let's change this to this state group right here. Yeah, there we go. Now they're the same. With these being the same, what do we do in this situation? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to send whichever one is first in this order, and that's why you'll see this little arrow key right here. I guess technically I've set this up improperly because obviously I would think that's the more important one. I didn't take the time to set it up here. In this case I didn't. So if I just move that up in order like that, that will be the first notification sent. Now, these rules have been summarized in the training workbook. You can take a look there if you'd like to see exactly what we're talking about here. But that's basically, those are how we determine what to do in an ambiguous situation in which more than a single condition becomes true at the same time.